Shalom. I want to give all praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. YAHAWAH being a true name of the Heavenly Father. BAHASHAM meaning in the name of YAHAWASHI, which is the true name of the only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I also want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings unto the elect of YAHAWAH, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And blessings and salutations unto you Akim out there doing this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to the downfall and destruction of Babylon, also known as America today. And I wanted to, do a real quick lesson over, I kind of was just having, my mind was, I was meditating on some things and then kind of started reading in 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter. Because in my mind, it was speaking about, well, not speaking about, but I believe I was watching the brother Micah out in LA lesson, and he spoke about us being a blessed statue. So I went and read the statue part, and then you read it, Ezra was ready. He was ready for judgment to come. He was ready for the end, as we should. You know what I'm saying? There's certain Israelite groups who really don't push getting out of here. As the brother in our, the elder brother in our camp been speaking on lately, it's more to being a man of the Lord than just hitting the highways. Because when you look at it, people, we come in here and what it is feel good. Like the scriptures say, it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Once you eat the roll, it's sweet. It's sweet in your mouth, but then once it digests, it becomes bitter, because the bitterness of it, and it's not like a bad bitter, like I don't want to be here. I mean, occasionally that can happen with some people, That's why it speaks about the seeds, and being, the sower and the seeds, some on good ground and the others upon rocks and being choked out by the world and things of that nature, roughly paraphrasing. And it can get bitter to the point where you just want to leave, man. All right. But of course, it's all up to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. How where your destiny lies. At the end of this journey, where it is, with each individual. Okay. And like I was saying, Ezra was ready to get out of here, man, and that's something that should be pushed. Why else did we come here? And I don't mean that, we just doing this to get out. No, of course we want salvation, but ultimately is to serve Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. But part of that is looking forward to the end. All right, it said, pray that your days be few. You know what I'm saying? Pray that your days be few. We are not here to be wanting to constantly to just be an Israelite, to know that we're Israelite. That's cool. It's very beautiful. We got our heritage back. Okay, but what came with that? The name, grace, knowing, mysteries and the secrets of Yahawah, YAHAWASHI. Okay, and on top of that, learning how to be men. Okay, learning how to be men. And I'm not taking anything from any brother, because some of us, we probably had, some of us had our fathers there. Some of us had our fathers there and had our whomever, a person to kind of guide you in a way to be, to steer you in a direction of being a man. All right. But when it comes to being a man of the Lord, that's why we have spiritual fathers and why this is a family. I can't remember one brother, I think it was the brother Jeremiah in Chicago, he was speaking of the difference between relatives and family. That's what makes this a family. All right, it's because coming into this truth, it shows you how to be a man of the Lord. It shows you about charity. It shows you about being selfless. It shows you the importance of priorities. Okay, now we can have these things in the world, but guess what? We still got to deal with those things in the world. You still got to go to work. You still got to pay bills. You still got to take care of your little ones. You know what I'm saying? There's things you still got to do that this world pushes, you know, but it doesn't really push and magnify well, magnify really, you know, the servant of BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, it doesn't magnify that. All right, but Salakia, I was trying to get this notification out the way. But at the end of the day, this truth, it's allowing us to grow. You know, if you take heed to it, if you apply the things that you have learned, you know, you have no choice but to grow. And as it says in Ecclesiastes 3:11, you know, everything is beautified in its time. Because when you read, you know, the 5th chapter, Ezra's is like, yo, well, we gotta go, but why we can't just bring everybody on earth so you can just judge everybody? You know, it's like, hey, you can't tell a woman to just have 10 children, you know, all at once. It's a time thing, man. All right, and the Lord is real heavy with time. Okay, we went through the wilderness for 40 years because we was being proved. Okay, this thing, this, you know, us being in here in these end times, it's for us to be proved, to be proven, man, to be tested. Okay, because it's not fair. You just, you know, come into the truth and you just, it don't work like that. You come into the truth, I'm an Israelite, you know, you get the name and then you just get salvation one by one. No, this is a thing of endurance, man. All right, this is a thing of endurance. You have to continue. Okay, you have to continue, and that's what it was like in the wilderness, man. All right, you got to remain and keep your integrity. You got to endure these different things. All right, the grievance of our nation going off and wanting to be wicked and you know, and not caring about YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, you know, siding with the enemy. Okay, these are things that we have to endure. Like it says, much knowledge comes much grief. You know, because the more we understand YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI to his allowance, the more we're grieved, man. Okay, even us, you know, our thoughts to his thoughts being heaven and earth, he allow us to see multiple things, feel multiple things to you know, move our spirit, man. All right, so it's just, you know, because I was meditating about the time and you know, us being less of stature, and hey, we at the end of this, you know, because it speak about the men before us. They was of greater stature, but that was for their time. They endured the things for their time, you know. Now we can, you know, they had less distractions, you know. They didn't have all of this technology, fucking social media and this and social media and the GMO food and, you know, things of that nature. But they endured the things for their time, man. Okay, the time that they needed to endure those things, they endured those. So, hey, we in our time through the spirit, power, mercy, and grace of YAHAWASHAM YAHAWASHI. So we gotta keep pushing. You know, this is a thing of endurance. This is a thing of time. So we gotta keep moving forward, man. Okay, we have to keep moving forward through the spirit, power, mercy, and grace of YAHAWASHAM YAHAWASHI. He's called us, so we have to make our calling and election sure. All right. This ain't about how we want to do it. It ain't on our own time, you know. This is not on our own time. And just, you know, just like with Ezra, it wasn't on his own time. No, it's on the Lord's time. You know, like he said, he separated the world in 12 parts. And during the time of Ezra, you know, 10.5 parts had been passed, man. Meaning it left 1.5, you know. And we see the prophecies that's manifesting in these times. So, you know, we're at the end of it, you know. We're at the end of it, and, you know, Lord willing, we're allowed to endure until the end, you know, because prophecies is manifesting. Okay, we see how the Lord is bringing about the famine, you know, through the shortages of the containment ships, which was pretty much due to a pandemic. All right, it doesn't matter, and that's a beautiful thing. It don't matter how. You know, and not saying it doesn't matter how the Lord, but the Lord said that this was going to happen, you know, and it, you know, things are happening. That's, you know, the main focus with that. The Lord said it's going to happen, and this is happening. Now, don't get me wrong. The how is beautiful and important too. I didn't mean to say that, you know, but you sit here and, oh, I thought it was going to be this way. No, it's happening. That's the purpose of reading. That's the purpose of watching. That's the purpose of praying. You know, you read it and you see what the Lord is going to, what he said he's going to do and bring about. Now you have to watch for it. And it happens, you apply it to the scriptures, man. You know, but you got to be locked in. You got to be tuned in. You can't be in it and do it for your own personal reasons. Okay? Or once you get to that level, all right, you're no longer doing it for YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. You're no longer watching for YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. You're watching for what you want to watch, how you think things are going to go about, you know? And that's how you mess around and get lost in the sauce, man. All right, get lost in the sauce and you back, doing your own thing, and you back in the world, man, you know? So, yeah, man, Abaratazah, we're allowed to endure to the end, you know? And with that, Lord willing, you was edified. And I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, Shalom.